of alchemy, which was part of my personal studies. And in this chapter, it speaks of creating your shield, sword, performing a particular meditation, which begins on page 161 and ends with using a shield. And I found this picture to be very eye-catching to me. It speaks of the letter X and the 3 stars. And if you look closely, in between the cross are 4 holy grails tilted in an X position. The universe is beginning to speak very quickly to me. After I read this chapter, I went into a bookstore and I saw Athena holding a shield and a sword. And then I went into a thrift store and purchased these 2 pieces of a man holding a shield and a sword and the female on the side. This shield has the word sealed, shield, sealed in it. And I believe that this particular meditation is the seal that seals in your fate, seals in our divine inheritance. I'm going to read this practice beginning on page 161, and I will end at page 165. And if you feel led by Spirit to create your shield, it would be interesting to see what your shield looks like, because Spirit will bring you the right symbols for your shield, and then you're supposed to hang it up in your room or somewhere near you. Page 161, the practice. After the preparatory exercises, exteriorize the eidolon of the castle and project your consciousness into the chamber of indwelling. For the first time, as you manifest there, you are clothed in the white robe. Put over it the hooded indigo robe and put on the silver sandals. Once robed, descend via the lunar spiral stairway and enter the great hall. Pass through the hall and into the chapel of the Rose Cross. There, as you prepare to make your adoration, you notice that the sword of power is missing from the altar. Continue with your offering of self, then return to the great hall and take your place in your siege at the table round. Mentally reach out and welcome to the great companions and feel their response as a living force, shining back to you from the grail. Suddenly, the veil over the grail is swept upward by an unknown wind and burnt to nothingness by the inner sun above, revealing the sacred cup in its naked glory. As if this were a signal that some obstacle within you has been removed, the telepathic mind waves of the companions impact upon you with greater force and dynamism. In response to this new level of concerted consciousness, your aura flares, then expands to embrace and interpenetrate the aura fields of the 2 companions who flank you. Their auras, in turn, encompass and interpenetrate you. Then the 3 embrace the 6, who embrace the 12, until all is seated at the table. Enter into an energetic unity of at-one-ment, which is the word atonement.
At-one-ment, that's the most important
you
thing.
You feel your consciousness soar to levels undreamed, held within the united group mind of the table. You feel winds from mighty wings and glimpse beings of dazzling light singing to one another across immense distances. All around the ascending sphere of consciousness, that is the fellowship of the table, appear the stars of heaven. Galaxy upon galaxy, tiered in cosmic splendor, one upon the other. Lines of radiance appear, linking star to star, until the deep darkness of interstellar space is crisscrossed by a shimmering net of light. Did you hear what they just said? Crisscrossed by a net. Ah ha ha, little secret there. The radiance increases and intensifies until all is enfolded into a blaze of supernal light, and you are lifted into an ocean of glory and unconditional love, where you are known utterly. Like sound ascending a musical scale, the radiance increases, passing even beyond the frequency visible to spirit, until all is absolute blackness, yet pervaded with the iridescence of a raven's plumage here, within the thrice radiant darkness of Ain, A-I-N. You are alone with the alone, the all one. After an eternity, which is yet a microsecond, you simply open your eyes to find yourself seated at the round table with the companions in the great hall. But in the center of the table, the point of its blade poised above the grail and the ruby of its pommel, catching the light of the sun above, gleams the sword of power, Excalibur. As you watch, a fluid substance resembling a golden oil runs from the jewel pommel down the length of the blade to drip slowly into the sacred vessel, as if the light of the inner sun were converted into a fluid by the pommel stone, thence to flow down and be collected by the grail. Feel that. I like to envision the golden elixir or fluid is into the ground its entire possible and into the for a moment. As you walk between the twin rows of companions, waiting here and there, you receive a gentle smile of encouragement. You should draw out the gold cloth, placing his hand on your companions have fallen and not following inside. The fellowship of the cross. Following the region